But that is good.
So we're going to go in the Chestnut now, aren't we? Got quite a good relationship in there. You gave him some posters, didn't you, before we went in?
Yeah. I don't know if they're the same people who own it before, but yeah, they're right in there, the people. So.
Have many people been stopping you to have a look at the belt and stuff like that? Or?
No, well, I haven't taken it out, but all my mates have been mad and going crazy, like, you know.
Oh, very nice. Very good, man. Perfect. Yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
well done. Excellent. Well done.
Very nice. Very good, man.
Sam, is it sunk in yet? British champion?
Starting to now, really. Yeah, like I say, I just keep looking at it, and every time I look at it, I'm smiling. But yeah, no, it's a good achievement. I'm having a moment with it, like, I'm really happy.
Have you watched the fight back yet?
A few times, seen it a few times. I keep watching the start of it. Obviously, or most of the rounds that I was winning, and it's just the end bit that I like the most. Obviously, when they're saying the no, that's the bit what I've been more just keep playing back, and you know, it's going crazy. He misses his drive, going mad with it, but yeah, really good.
Your phone must have been ringing off the hook ever since, because you had...
Yeah, it's it ain't stopped. Everyone's been really pleased, and yeah, everyone's ringing me up and just texting me and saying how well it was and good fight, and yeah, everything really.
On the night, do you think you'd done enough? Were you confident? You know, when they announced the majority decision, did you think I've got this?
Yeah, I thought I'd won it. I definitely thought I'd won it by a couple of rounds, but you never know. Being on another promoter's bill as well, it was a little bit. Obviously, was nervous before the decision was made, but you know, I was confident. I thought I'd done enough to win.
What about your strategy? Because he looked he looked slippery. I mean, you were going to expect that, weren't you? But catching him clean was always going to be tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the later rounds we knew we'd get to him. It was more the early rounds that he was going to be at his best, and we knew that. So it was a case of just not losing too many of the early rounds, and then you know we'd catch it up. We'd catch up a bit later on in the fight, as long as I weren't too far away, far behind. But it sort of really fell into place. Like, you know, everything started to come to us by about round 8. He was starting to flag a little bit. We could see that, and you know, with the cut weren't getting any worse. So we just you know, up the pace a little bit, and I was comfortable in there, so I managed to up the pace a bit more, and he started to flag a bit more, and that's when we started to I think take over a bit. So it was yeah, really happy with it.
What about the cut? Because it was a clash of heads, and then the doctor obviously said, "I'm happy for it to go on," but you must have known you must have thought you were on borrowed time there.
Well, where he told me we had 2 rounds. When I first went to the doctor, when he got called up, they told us we had 2 rounds left in the fight. So I was a bit like, oh, leave it out, you know, don't get this far into it, you know, this is my only chance, sort of thing. So I tried upping it then, and if anything, it did spur us on. It really sort of woke me up, and if that hadn't happened, I probably wouldn't have got the decision, to be fair, because I probably wouldn't have woken up, and I might have ended up being a couple of rounds behind. So it was like a blessing in disguise, to be fair.
And towards the end, obviously, we think he was tired. He looked tired, but you look like you're quite strong. That must be down to your training. Trained hard for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, the game plan Al set out, and the training that we had, everything went well. And Al said in all the years he's been boxing, he's never had a training camp go so well with any of his fighters. So, you know, that filled me with confidence, and the sparring I've been getting was unbelievable with Darren Barker, Yassine, and George Grove. So, you know, if I was holding my own with them, I was confident I could hold my own and do more with Smalley. So, I mean, he's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but I was more than confident of winning, and like I said before, I definitely thought I'd win. So.
And what happens now? I mean, you're going to rest and you're going to maybe get that new kitchen, but you're going to want to defend that and win it outright.
Yeah. Well, obviously now, like I said to you before, I mean, topping the bill for Frank, something I've always wanted to do when I first turned pro. It feels like it's just come around so quickly. You know, it was like 4 odd years ago I turned over. If you look in any of the British ratings, I don't think there's many fighters who have only had 17 wins, 17 fights and managed to fight and win a British title. So now, you know, by the sort of 20-21 fight mark, I want to be, you know, the outright winner of the belt. That's what, you know, that's going to be my goal now, to win it outright.